Okay guys, so we're gonna create the migrations. Okay, so how can you create the migrations? Here, as you can see in the database, you have the migrations folder, and these are the three migrations which comes with the by default package or the framework. Make sure depends on you how you downloaded the Laravel 11 framework directly by using the global environment or by using directly or by using the Laravel. Okay, so these are the three tables we have created, or this is the single table which comes with the data, sorry, by using the framework. So we're going to create the migrations. So how can you create the migrations? So I'm saying PHP artisan make migrations. Make sure you have to specify your migrations name. I'm saying create block table, create block tables. So hit the enter button. So now you have successfully created the migrations. So if you can notice, if you can see here, so you have just created the migration. So 2024 date is, this is the month and this is the date, and this is the random string, and create block table, this is the migrations. Okay, so if I zoom in, so here, as you can see, these are the two columns by default comes with the migrations, and this is the syntax of the migrations. You have two functions, up and down. So whenever you migrate, so this function executed, and these columns the system automatically created. So if you roll back, this function executed, you are dropping the table if it's exist, as you can see, drop if exist. Okay, so now I want to create the string title. So as you can see, this is the title, descriptions, and also let's suppose author name. Make sure status, and you can also say that this is a string image. So string, that means you are saying this is the washer field with the title name, and this is the text field with the descriptions name, and this is a string author. So these are the columns you have just created. So let's suppose if you are saying by default it's nullable, I'm saying true, you can also use the nullable. If you want to define the default value, so let's suppose this has a default value, I'm saying dropped. Let's suppose you can also define any values as anything as you want. So let's suppose if you are saying tables and you are saying date time, you can also define date published or any kind of columns you can say. So it depends on it, but make it simple. So this is the migrations, or these are the columns we have created. So if you go to the tables here, as you can see, this is the table. Now if you go to the page, refresh the page, as you can see, these are the tables available here. So you have created the columns. Now I'm saying PHP artisan migrate. Just click on the enter button, migrate, enter button. As you can see, this migrations executed, and if you refresh the page, this block table automatically created, title, descriptions, author, status. As you can see, this is the null field, and also as you can see, you have created. Okay, so now I'm saying, so let's suppose if you forgot something, so let's suppose if you forgot to add specific columns, but how can you do that since you have already created or executed the migrations? So now if you want to check the status, so just check the status by using the column status. As you can see, it's showing you the status of the migrations. So if you want to roll back, you can say roll back. So as you can see, a single migrations you have created or executed is rollback. So if you go to the database, refresh the page, the block table is not existing. So that means you have successfully rolled back a specific migrations. Specific means this is a single migration. So let's suppose if you have created 3 to 4 migrations and you have migrated, so that means whenever you are going to roll back, 3 or 4 tables automatically roll back. Okay, so now, so let's suppose I'm saying I'm going to create another column like slug. So this is the string text, fine, date time or any kind of fields you are going to create, or any kind of data like boolean or integer or the foreign key, we're going to discuss about these kind of columns in our later videos. But for now, I have used the slug. So now once again I'm saying PHP artisan migrate. So I have migrated a table. So go to the page, refresh the page. As you can see, this is the block, and if you click on the structure, you have the slug which we have just inserted a column. Okay, so this is how you can create the migrations status check and also rollback. You can also, so let's suppose if you have inserted the data, you have inserted the data in a particular tables. I'm going to insert the data manually in a particular table. So let's suppose in this table. So I'm saying this is the title, descriptions, author, status, and this is the slug, and this is the image, and I'm saying created. So now in this table I have the data. So while working or in development environment, you have inserted a lot of data. Now if you need to reset all things, so how can you do that? I'm saying refresh. So just click on this one. Now that means you are saying roll back all the migrations and then running the migrations. That means you are rollbacking all the migrations and then you are once again executing the migrations. Once again, refresh that table. As you can see, the data is gone. So now you have the fresh table. Okay, so let's suppose sometimes if you have created the seeds, we're gonna discuss about the seed or the seeders in our later videos. But for now, if you have created the seeders, you can just after the migration, PHP artisan migrate dash dash, and now you can say seed. That means you are saying after running the migrations, you have to run the seeder or the seeds. So whenever you are going to hit the enter button, so as you can see, nothing to migrations because you have already migrated and also seeding the database.